I think that something that really attracted me to First Conferences was the ability to work literally on the coalface and be responsible for everything, seeing every penny and pound that you earned and being able to reinvest that in the company. And I think that's the sort of thing that will teach you about what business is really like and enable you, whatever you wish to do in your career in the future, to be successful. The things I've learned so far really stem from, I would say, FC's philosophy. The company philosophy is definitely one of freedom, trust, and at the same time, obviously, learning with a whole load of intelligent people all around you. So having that ability to do whatever you want, essentially, can be a curse and can be incredibly liberating. And if you're good, it can be excellent fun. There's a huge amount that you can essentially take on under your own initiative. Within a couple of years, I decided that I wanted to organise a conference in Japan. Nobody actually in the company thought this was a particularly good idea, and I probably realised that it wasn't a particularly clever idea soon after as well, when I couldn't speak the language and had to talk to people who are in the opposite time zone from myself. But in the end, it ended up being a very rewarding experience, and actually it's become very successful now, 3 years after I've decided to do that. There are definitely a lot of people at this company who I can learn from on a daily basis, and I do learn from them still. The managers in this company, they don't look over your shoulder, but they're always there and they always offer you advice, and sometimes that advice is far better than anything you may have come up with yourself. Learning to delegate and appreciate that kind of advice is one of the biggest things I've actually learnt while working here. I would say the biggest success factor for First Conferences is not really a skill-based thing. I would say it's more its culture. I would say that would be very difficult to replicate in another company, and it's not something you're ever going to see in very many other companies either. Culture is obviously something that pervades everything that we do, from the honest working culture that we have, the trust that we give people, and the absolute freedom to do whatever it makes sense to do and exploit your own ideas as far as you're willing to do. The working environment here is hard-working, but not because somebody told us to be hard-working. It's because we're all individually motivated to work hard and achieve a successful project in whatever we're doing. The way in which we get paid here depends on how much money we earn for the company. So there's always that little incentive to do a bit more. FC is definitely a very friendly company. It has a good social side. On every Thursday, Friday night, there'll be a group of people going to explore the local area of Shoreditch where we work. We also, as a company, make quite a big effort to make sure there are social activities for people here. We think it's actually important so that people know each other and learn from each other and actually get on with each other in the office. I started off as a conference organiser. Within less than 6 months, I was managing a team. And now today, about 5.5 years after that, I'm managing a team that's 21 people in size and has a turnover projected to be £5 million this year. So I don't think that anybody can say that's not a responsibility that they'd like to have in their young career. And it's definitely something that I know now, whatever I choose to do in life, will benefit me.